ナスパワーで破壊し尽くしてやる。
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here to showcase the boy, one of the ipso facto standard best unit in the game right now, I guess. Good old LR Third Eye Gomah. So I'm gonna have to upload this first and then my summons after, because I did not record my summons. I did the summons live with the chat. Shouts to the chat for keeping me afloat. But basically did the 2 packs of tickets. I did a summon with the 50 stones and basically had to resort with the tickets. So we did get them with the ticket pack. At least the last ticket pack we were able to actually get them. So I will see if I can be able to download the VOD and record my summons and like have them actually uploaded and stuff like that. First and foremost, as you guys can see, my phone running at optimal capacity, chat. You guys see that? Yeah, I need to change phones. So Third Eye Gomah. Let's go ahead and showcase this bad boy right here. He leaks Demonic Power or Terrifying Conquerors category key +3, all stat 200%. Then, of course, we have our 12 key super, our Imperial Cannon. Causes colossal damage to the enemy, raises the allies' defense by 20% for 2 turns. And then, of course, we get the Imperial Rain. Greatly raises attack for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to all enemies, and greatly lowers attack and defense. Now, the only issue that I might find myself with, just like I mentioned in my Should You Summon video, is that this character only getting the 20% raise in defense, but it's support for all the allies. We're not getting any defense raises at all on super, so that's pretty bad. I am very concerned about my phone now. Why is it lagging like that? Alright, so we got his intro, as you guys saw. We can be able to activate this whenever there's another Terrifying Conquerors category ally or another Demonic Power category ally. Upon the character's entry, we can be able to get the 40% chance to dodge for 4 turns, which is pretty good. Just gives us some extra defensive options there. Then for basic effects, we're getting 5 key, 333% attack and defense. Pretty strong. Then we're getting a chance of performing a critical hit, chance of evading enemies' attack, and damage reduction rate up to 33%. Pretty good. Then we're getting 15% HP recovery at the end of the turn, which is very nice, especially during these hard endeavor events that we take on nowadays. Then, so before we receive 3 hits in battle, we're getting 66% damage reduction. So technically speaking, this guy is pretty much immortal for at least 3 attacks. The best part of this, though, is that if you do get some dupes of this character, if you build him full dodge, then you're basically safe, right? You're able to hopefully get yourself some good dodges, good dodge builds on this character, and then you're going to be pretty fine. There's the special equipment that you can be able to get for him. We are going to make sure we grind that and get this to this character so that we can have it. But yeah, try to save yourself as much hits as possible, so that way you can be able to stick around with that damage reduction. When receiving an attack, we're getting 200% defense, and then after receiving or evading an attack, we're getting 200% attack. We're getting 5 key and a 70% chance of launching an additional super attack within the turn. Pretty hefty there. At the start of each turn, this is the big one right here. At the start of each turn, this guy's getting attack and defense plus 150%. So he's stacking. Every single time this character's on rotation, this guy's stacking attack and defense plus 150%. With the additional high chance of getting an additional key and attack plus 100%. Now, we don't know how this is going to trigger. You know, it's a chance, right? It's not super guaranteed, but we'll get it. And then of course when the character's on the second attacker at the start of the turn, which I believe he was right now, right? He's getting that defense support plus 333%. Well, yeah, that extra defense there, so pretty good stuff. We do got him on slot 2. So let's go ahead and test out how this character looks right here. We're getting links like Fear and Faith, Thirst for Conquest, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power active right here, so not bad. Let's go ahead and see what our boy... Well, actually, does this buff? I think the domain buffs... yeah, no, it doesn't buff like Terrifying Conqueror, so... I'll skip the domain for now. Let's go ahead and do this. We got the battle motion right there for our boy Gomah. So we do want to protect this character as much as possible, so that way if he takes the least amount of hits, the better, so that way he can get some extra survivability, right? Not being able to get the not being able to take the hit, so that we can stick with the damage reduction as long as we possibly can, right? You got now that I'm sorry to hear that, Apathy. It's a terrible night for us where we were summoning, because I was not banking on utilizing my tickets. So 11 million. I was not banking on using the tickets or like getting the tickets right now, but here we are. I actually had to get the tickets. So, all right. So far, we were able to basically escape that attack right there. So we are not going to be taking any damage from Caulifla. So basically no attacks means we are safe from taking any hits. We're shafted, went 5 summons, got an int and Gila for a new unit though. If it's a new unit, then yeah, that's good. I'm sorry to hear that though. Alright, so looking pretty nice, right? Every single time we get him on the rotation, he's stacking basically attack and defense. So that is the only leeway that I'm gonna be like, you know what, I'm not too burnt or hurt as to why this character is only getting attack and defense, you know, by just building up, by just being on rotation and not by doing any supers. So basically we'll just let him do his thing, right? He is providing defense support as well, so I don't know if we did get the additional. So if we did get the extra additional, I might have to look back into the recording. But if we did get the extra additional from the hidden potential, that basically will provide us the support that we need to get for our allies here. So just need to make sure that I give it a look-see. But I don't think we did, because again, 55%, we only had the level 5 additional. So we're going to be missing out on the extra juice power that we can give him, right? And then of course after we get hit with an attack, this basically provides Gomah the extra additional, right? So we do need to either dodge the attack or get hit with the attack in order for us to be able to get the extra super attack. Now it's within the turn. Okay, yeah, we're just reading that, right? All right, so let's do this right here. Gomah's little battle motion right there looks solid. Let's see if we get the level 5 hidden potential system additional to trigger with that super attack. Let's see how it goes. And again, we got a couple of defense providers, I guess you will call it. Omega is providing defense. The Gomah is providing defense as well. So yeah, 12 million. Okay, so we do get the dodge there, and we did get hit once. We basically got to count down. We need 2 more hits, and then of course the our boy right here will lose his damage reduction. But pretty helpful stuff. We haven't been able to see the 12 key super though, so that's the only thing that we need to see. Didn't care for Goku and you pull them off the tickets, so we'll see what the tickets give you in a few days. Yeah, once we get the free tickets, you're gonna pull them, don't worry. I will get absolutely nothing because the tickets for me have not been so good. I had to pay for the tickets to actually get some good luck.
この世界で絶対的な力を持つのは私と私。この二人だけだ。
All right, double baby rotation. That is not great. So I'll have to do this. I mean, we could go Great Ape Baby and be able to defend ourselves. How much dupe levels do you have? Well, we got some dodges in here for him, so I guess that's a good part for Dokkan right now. Like, actually providing us equipment for free is pretty good for characters like this, especially at like the 55% level. So we can be able to use the character, get the special equipment that we need, and then we get some good stuff working with our hidden potential system and then with our characters and stuff. So that's good. At least that's good to have. So Heike, don't feel like grinding anymore since you grinded a decent amount and got nothing. I'm sorry to hear that, Bojacker. Okay, we got some good dodges here. Okay, got the additional as well. Okay, nice to get some dodges in here. Alright, I guess it might be time to go Great Ape here, but let's look at our boy. Let's see, 965k defense. That's pretty strong. That's pretty good. I guess we can do one more turn. Right now, we have him with... We need to get hit twice, and then we lose our extra damage reduction. We're getting everything active except for... Wow, we're getting even Big Bad Bosses active too. Yeah, there's a character with Big Bad Bosses, so you do want to try to get him to full level 10 links rather quickly, so that way you can be able to take advantage of the Big Bad Bosses link at full level 10. Let's go ahead and just save it. Omega does have some attacks on Slow 1. Let's go ahead and do this. I say that because he's getting attacks before we actually attack. There have been circumstances right in the showcase where he has been able to attack and basically attack break the super. We don't want that. Or like attack break the attack that basically comes in after Gomah does his super. So all we need, I actually could have gone to like an AoE fight where we can actually like try to dodge it beforehand, and then we can go ahead and try to take it down. So I'm not gonna go great giant form just yet. We're at 1 million defense and we still have our damage reduction. So let's go ahead and do this. I guess I can do the active skill with these guys. Sure. What is it? Is it the dodge for the turn? I actually shouldn't have done that. I actually shouldn't have done that, because if it saves us the dodge, then I could have saved it, but it is what it is. Hey James, how's it going? Yeah, exactly. The Dokkan festivals and the carnivals are going to be much more important, so especially when this character could be back during the anniversary as an unfeatured character, since he has a yellow coin LR. What happened? Omega, what happened? Dude. I was gonna say triple intro, but we're good. Let's go ahead and do a few initial turns here, right? We have a 581k. The only problem is that I do not like how these attacks are dispersed. Really wanted to get a hit at least on slot 1 or something, so that way we could protect ourselves. So basically speaking, you can still save this character's damage reduction, so just avoid having him get hit in circumstances like this. So well, it'll take us a bit to get back to where we were, so let's just see him getting some attacks in, just with some decent links here and there. So yeah, 10 million actually, not 1 million. You imagine? Did we get the level 5 hidden potential system additional? We do not. I mean, yeah, it is a crit boss. But I was not expecting to actually get destroyed. How much HP do we have actually? We might not have the highest of HPs. I mean, we're at 800k. Interesting. Yeah, I'll pause here. We will be back once we get to see our boy Gomah. Oh, well, we can play these guys this intro. Alright, so we got him back on rotation here. We're gonna go ahead and get all the support from Omega here. And that extra defense support here, 721k. Now, he spawned in on the second turn. So, technically speaking, we were able to receive the 333% extra defensive buff. We just need to keep an eye out for that start of turn, or start of each turn buff that we're getting, to see if it actually goes a lot higher than typical, because we get the 50% chance of 1 key and 100% attack, but then the max one that we care about the most is the 150% attack and defense buff that we get every single turn that he spawns in. At least that one is guaranteed. Okay. I'm actually getting destroyed here. What? I mean, we're getting big bad bosses active here then, so we'll take that. We'll take the big bad bosses link active at 55%. Full level 1 links. Let's see here. 18 million. Yeah, I should have used the domain. I'll possibly pop it on the next turn. Time for you to watch Team 4 star due to the shaft. I'm sorry, dude. Alright, we got Super Baby 2 here. Oh, we got double Super Baby 2 here, actually. Any minute now. Yeah, there you go. At least those you cannot skip, so we're gonna have to suffer through the consequences of that. So let's go ahead and try to heal as much as possible since we took a lot of damage there. We'll do this, and we shall be good to go for the next turn. I'll trigger the domain for the next turn, so that way we can facilitate the fight a little bit. That way Omega doesn't actually get us destroyed. But of course, this is a character that's going to be stacking over time, you know. Every single turn that he's going to be in, he's getting attack and defense plus 150%. You could get lucky and get that 50% chance of getting the extra key and the attack plus 100%, you know. So you got those options, man. As soon as continuously this character keeps getting his stacks in, that's going to be pretty good. Oof, no domain again. This one is gonna be. This one is hard. Okay, so 965k defense. We do need to be careful. These gals constantly super attack on slot 1. I'm gonna have to do this. That way we get a dodge guaranteed there, because I'm not too comfortable with these guys. We'll do this. Let Gomah do his thing. No, didn't mean to grab those. And then we'll do this. So that way we get the support here from Gomah. I mean, basically get the support from Omega. The next port of call, I would try to run him on the special battle, but I might leave that for a separate video just to check what the character is. The character's performance is going to be there, so we'll leave it as is for now. We'll just have this as the showcase fight for now. Yeah, 23 million. I feel like we got both of the chances here. I was gonna say hidden potential system additional. Okay, we got the dodge there. Nice. Pretty good. We do need that. If we're not like heartbroken, but that, yeah, the banner is pretty bad. Like Gomah's good, but not the banner is just. Okay. Yeah, let me pause here real quick. We're gonna have to go Great Ape here. Actually, do I? Yeah, let me do it. Alrighty, so we have returned with our boy Gomah. Now, this might be a bad spot to be in. But with Gomah having access to a giant form, it might not be so bad after all. Let's go ahead and play his like little animation here. He's a man of a few words. So he's gonna show up and do his thing. Let's go ahead and attack Kale here. What? That did 99999. Dude, he's 55%. Like, I understand he gets 3,333% because of his active, but that's a lot of damage for 55%. That's absurd. All right, there you go. That's going for you. Hey, Goku Black plays. How's it going, dude? Pretty stunning there. All right, let's see what our boy Gomah has to offer. I'm assuming this is just for the turn, so let's go ahead and check. I already knew Gomah's banner was going to be trash, considering that not only he's a yellow coin LR, but he's a very busted one at that. Also, this banner makes me even more confident Namek Saga's 11th anniversary. Yeah, it could be, because we got a couple of Namek Saga featured characters. Yeah. Hopefully your summons went well, Goku Black plays. Got 15 million here on his giant version. The damage is pretty good with that active skill. So if you continue, well, I actually don't know, because we do have the that version of Baby where he's just continuously stacking. And he basically loses his stacks once you go into Great Ape. So I don't know if it's the same thing with this guy. Basically losing his stacks. So let's see him. He's at 962k defense. We have another Great Ape mode. So let me finish up the Great Ape mode for Baby. Alright, so for what we've seen so far, he's looking pretty good at 55%, man. Of course, you will want to get him full level 10 links so that he can get his big bad bosses and all those extra links active, which is going to make him look pretty good. He's a very solid defensive character overall at 55%. I feel like we're just gonna meet our doom here, but I think we've seen more than we needed to see from our boy here. The more turns that you're in, the more you're going to continue getting this stack, which also is going to make this guy look really, really good. Maybe for short events, I mean, for short events, he's looking self-sufficient. He has not gotten, he's only gotten hit once, and we have been able to dodge most of these attacks. So the more dodges you put on this guy, the better. So that way you can, don't need to get hit and be able to stick around with that 99% damage reduction. Is that 84? We got the hidden potential system additional. Getting that extra raise. Well, actually, no, this is the additional from the passive. All right, so we don't have our 99% damage reduction. We have our 33% damage reduction. We have gotten all hit. We gotten the hit 3 times now. That's pretty crazy at 55%. 84 million. That's incredible. Yeah, and the more that you keep going with this character, the more he's gonna continue stacking. That grade 8, oh, that grade 8. I keep calling it grade 8, but it's a giant form. The giant form for Gomah is gonna be very helpful to do like, oh boy, well, to do like pretty absurd amount of damage when it comes down to Gomah. But I mean, he's looking pretty good, even at 55%. So, and this is because we don't have the special equipment yet. Once we add the special equipment, we get into full level 10 links. I feel like this guy is going to be looking very, very good, even at 55%. So yeah, do let me know down in the comments below what do you guys think regarding Third Eye Gomah. Our boy here is looking pretty strong here. We can do some pretty fun shenanigans with him. He is on the demonic power team, so we can also be able to try to run him there. Slowly but surely, it seems that we're going to be getting some Terrifying Conquerors buffs because of the fact that he is getting Terrifying Conquerors on his leader skill. So we'll be able to see that down the line. So let me know down in the comments below what do you guys think regarding Third Eye Gomah. Actually, like, dumb. pretty crazy, even at 55%. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you guys are new, let me know down in the comments below what do you guys think, and I'll see you guys all hopefully in the next video.